So I say go big bow or go home. I have not been that into the bow motif except for jewelry over the last couple of years, but when I saw this sweater, I couldn't resist it. This is gonna be my Christmas Eve outfit, and I am posting this to you on Christmas Eve. So if you're a regular on this channel, stay tuned, stay to the end, and I'm gonna give you a channel update at the very end of this video. But what are we here for today? We are here to talk about Stitch Fix and VIVAIA. And Stitch Fix, if you're not familiar with Stitch Fix, I'll put a card at the end of this. However, if you're a regular with Stitch Fix and you have not been going into their freestyle, which you can just buy things, you don't have to do a box, they have been having some killer sales. So I am going to style together some outfits purely out of things that I got on Stitch Fix Freestyle on killer sale over the last couple of weeks, and I'm going to style them with these amazing boots. There's 2 pairs that I got from VIVAIA, so stay tuned. So this is the bow Crewneck holiday sweater by the company Como Vintage. I'm wearing a size small. The regular price is $49 and I picked it up for 40% off. And I don't know if it's on sale right now, but I'll tell you what, they're gonna have some killer sales in freestyle. I just know it on Stitch Fix. What I'm wearing these with are some Liverpool cropped pants that I got in Stitch Fix last year. These pants, these boots, I think, and the VIVAIA stuff are the only things that are not from freestyle. I just thought this went really well together. And the boots are from one of my Stitch Fix subscription boxes that I get monthly. And there are the Mia boots, and they're on sale right now for $35.97. And by the way, if you're looking to recreate any of these outfits, I will put links to all of these Stitch Fix items in the description box. And for reference, I am 5'4½". I have a 28.5-inch inseam, and I'm a size 4 on bottom and a size small on top, or medium if it's tight fitting. So yeah, just loving these boots. And so this is my Christmas Eve outfit. So if you follow this channel, you know I'm always talking about what it's like to live in the Pacific Northwest in Oregon. It's always rainy here. I'm always cold, but I lived in Texas for 7 years of my adult life. I'm almost 20% Texan. So if I start breaking out with y'alls, that's where that comes from. I could not resist the pointed toe Western knee-high boots from VIVAIA. I was looking for a higher block heel boot, and this definitely fit the bill. And the stitching on it reminds me of the authentic Justin boots. So if you're in Dallas area, if you know, you know. I would be surprised if you've not heard of VIVAIA. And yes, it's pronounced VIVAIA. Their website is chock full of so many different shoe styles that I didn't even know they had. I've known them for having the super comfortable flats that kind of look like Rothy's. So here's something really interesting about VIVAIA, aside from being well known for how comfortable the shoes are and how they keep up with shoe styles, they also make these shoes out of recycled plastic. So that is really interesting, and it provides the breathable, stretchy fabric style that they're known so well for. So let's see what these look like with this Christmas Eve outfit. I remember my first Christmas in Texas, my husband and I, we didn't know anyone there. We didn't have any family there, so we decided to spend Christmas Eve in Austin, and we went to a historic hotel. It was just beautiful. I'll always remember that as one of my funnest Christmas memories. So I actually have worn these, and they are waterproof. I'm gonna put a little video up here. I'm actually gonna put them under the kitchen sink and show you how waterproof these are. They are not kidding. And VIVAIA is known for comfort. I know we say that all the time with shoes, but these have truly been super comfortable to wear. If I could get my camera all the way down to the bottom of the boot to show you the padding that's in there, I would. Maybe I can find a picture of it on their website. All right, let's start styling some of these Stitch Fix Freestyle outfits together. Again, I will give you the sale prices that I got, and I'll put links to them in my description box. Next up, we have the Vince Camuto Corvette hoop earring, right now on sale for $20.97 on Stitch Fix Freestyle. This is just, if you've watched my videos before, I'm constantly wearing these earrings, but I think I got them in Freestyle a good month ago, and I've been enjoying the heck out of them. If you can get your hands on these before New Year's, I don't know if Stitch Fix would deliver them that quickly, but what a great holiday earring. And what a great formal event earring, or I dress up a little bit when I go out with the girlfriends earring. So I just love these. And the second and last item of bow themed clothing that I have purchased this year is this CECE Sportswear Plunket top, still available on Stitch Fix, and I got it for $41, I think, and 40 cents. So I actually wore this to a holiday party already with my Mia boots that I showed you earlier, but I wanted to show you once again the VIVAIA boots. They are just so amazing. And I have another pair of VIVAIA boots that I'm going to unbox with you here in a minute. And these are little metal rhinestones, almost like pins, but they're sewn right into it. This is just the cutest top, and I got so many compliments on it it when I wore it to a little holiday party. And so easy to style with so many things and so fun to wear on New Year's Eve. Before we hop into all of these amazing, fun, stylish deals from Stitch Fix Freestyle, we're going to take another VIVAIA break. We're going to unbox these Gazelle boots together. For the pointed toe, tall Western boots that I just showed you, I forgot to mention they are on sale for $109. And for the boots I'm about to show you and those Western boots, I have a 10% off discount code. So go to my description, click my link, and use my discount code on checkout, and you'll get 10% off. All right, I just wanted to show you the box these come in. You know, I looked on Poshmark just for curiosity to see some older VIVAIA style, so I could just get a sense of, you know, how they've evolved over the years. And I noticed that they have a very good resale value. Not that I'm interested in selling these anytime soon, but I did notice that. So I would recommend that you save the box they come in. It is a nice sturdy box, and here is the boot. So I have already taken it out, and I will show you the packaging that it came in. So it had this to keep the ankle stiff, and here, let me throw these down. Okay, I'm back, and I just wanted to show you just how it's all packaged. So this Gazelle boot has a 2.64-inch heel. They come in this almond color and gray and black, and I believe this little strap is removable. Yeah, there's like a little belt buckle back here. So you can wear this strap for fashion. You can wear it to tighten around your ankle or your calf if you need to, or you can just take it off. And let me see if I can show the inside how comfortable they are. I can't. There's so much padding in there. I wish I could get a scope and put it in there and show you. But you can see you definitely have a non-slip bottom to these. And I love everything about them. I love the quality of the hardware. It has the VIVAIA logo on them. And then if you are, you know, not wearing socks or tights under this, and you're wearing this maybe in a warmer climate over a bare leg, this part here it just feels like suede. You can see how soft it is. So let's throw these on with these Stitch Fix Freestyle finds that I have. I gotta tell you, unless you have an eidetic memory, YouTubing fashion can be a challenge. So I'm looking at my computer here so I don't mess this up. I wanna tell you everything that I'm wearing, then I'll back up and show it to you. So the brand of the jeans I am about to show you are Indigo 6, and they're called the Scissor Cut Longer Length Slim Wide Jean. And they are on sale for $40.97, and they come in 4 colors. I will be wearing the burnt orange in a few seconds here, but they come in black, blue, and light blue. Okay, and then the sweater I have on is called the Pink Rose Patent Hooded Sweater. And by the way, stay tuned to the end. I'm going to give you an update about my channel, speaking of being a YouTuber. And the brand is Pink Rose, and it is $55 right now. But I'm pretty sure I got it on sale less than that. So if you like this sweater, come back, click the link that I have put in here, and check and see if it's on sale at some point during or after this video is posted. Okay, and then of course I have on the Gazelle boots from VIVAIA. So at first I wasn't sure about this sweater. I just felt like it just didn't really have a shape, but I love these jeans. So I've already worn these out a couple of times. And the VIVAIA boots. So once again, I thought this sweater felt a little shapeless, but it's so soft and cozy. I wanted an excuse to keep it. Once I got this outfit together with this leopard belt, I started liking it a little bit better. And the orange pants, I think, are a nice break from all of the browns. These are a 29-inch inseam. That's always a length I really like. Sometimes the 30 will feel a little bit long if I'm wearing flat shoes. At a 28.5-inch inseam being 5'4.5", 29 always comes out just about right. With a lot of jeans that are raw cut on the end, if you want a crop look later on or right away, you can always cut them. So let me know what you think about this sweater and this outfit in the comments. I believe Stitch Fix has a 30-day return policy for their freestyle. They will send you the order in their Stitch Fix bag, and it already comes with a return label if you want to return or exchange. And then you just go on their website, click the buttons, return or exchange. It's just so easy. I've had this less than 30 days, so I'm looking forward to hearing what you think about it. Let me look at the fabric really quick. All right, so this sweater is 68% polyester, 30% recycled polyester, and 2% spandex. Well, I like the fact that there's some recycled in it, and I didn't show you the back of the pants. And I came back here once again because I wanted to show you the shape of the sweater. I really do like that it comes in a little longer in the back, and it's not cropped and it's not too long, so it's ballooning over and covering up everything. All right, let's jump into the next freestyle find. I am now in a beautiful knitted dress. Not my normal style. I'm not even sure why I ordered it, but when I got it and tried it on, I was so pleased. This is the Market & Spruce Bella Button Collar Detail Dress. I got it 40% off. Right now it's not 40% off, but who knows what's going to happen with the New Year's sale. So I'll put a link to this along with the other ones in my description box. It is $78 and comes in 4 colors, and I am wearing the tan. And then on the bottom, I will be wearing the Darcel Booty by Dolce Vita. Regular price $75 and 50% off right now. And that's what I got on these boots. I've had them a little while. I think they went on 50% off and then they came back on as 50% off. So I had to clean these really well on my white carpet here because I've been wearing the heck out of these. These are just a great 3-inch-ish heel that goes perfectly with wide leg crop pants, which are so popular right now. Let's talk about the dress. It has just got the nicest shape to it. It kind of comes in and bells out here and is very flattering. Just turn it around so you can see the shape and the collar on the back. And it is just so warm and cozy. I love the knitting pattern. I don't know if that's the knitting stitch that was used. The unusual cuffs makes it look a little more high end. And most of all, I love this neck. It's just the perfect cowl neck. It's just so warm and elegant looking. I just ordered this on a whim too. This is a VIVAIA leopard coat. I have enough leopard things in my wardrobe. What surprised me about this is it feels kind of spongy. It's like kind of thick and warm. And this was on sale down to about $61. So I will get you the actual name of this particular coat after I throw it on, so I'll be right back. This is just the VIVAIA leopard print blazer, and I actually had to order it twice. I ordered it in the small, and it was just way too big. So this is the extra small, and you can see still it looks a little bit oversized, obviously the intended look, and I was just surprised how cute it looked with this dress. And I'm definitely planning on keeping this, wearing this with grayed out jeans for more of a casual look, maybe with a white t-shirt underneath. This seems very versatile, and I like the kind of the soft, warm feel of it. Let me look up what fabric it's made out of. So this is just called the VIVAIA Animal Print Blazer. That's the name of it. I got it on sale for $62.97. I just checked. It's still on sale for that. So hopefully on Christmas Eve, the day that you see this, it will still be on sale. And it just has really cool buttons too. Check those out. And 100% polyester. I wanted to have a look at what this dress would look like in the VIVAIA Win Western boots. And I think this is a cute look too. Really, really cute. What I want to do is add a little black to the top by putting on this beautiful, beautiful leopard coat from Sanctuary. This I actually got, I believe, in a Stitch Fix box, and then I sent it back, and then I got a similar one by the brand Coffee Shop, which Stitch Fix still has on their site available for $99. This Sanctuary version is $189, and I'm telling you, the Coffee Shop one is almost identical to it. Let me throw it on and see how it styles with the boots and this dress. I'm going to back up kind of sideways so I can leave room over here to put a picture of the Coffee Shop version of this coat so you can compare. This coat came with the pockets basted shut. I haven't even opened them yet, but it does have pockets. It is an oversized look, so I did have to go to an extra small in this. I don't mind a little oversized, but I don't want drowning in it. So I'm just loving wearing these boots with this leopard coat. A little bit of Edith Prickly, a little bit of Texas, all in one. All right, let's go back to some other sparkles that I have here for the holidays that I got from Stitch Fix Freestyle. I may have a bit of an outfit fail here. I am wearing the Can High Rise Slim barrel jeans. Nothing slim about them. These are size 4 and they feel just way too big on me. And I purchased these on Stitch Fix on November 14th. After they were in my preview, and that was the one Stitch Fix box that I got that had nothing for my preview. That was the weirdest anomaly. I just love the sequin stripe. I'm just struggling with the oversized aspect of them and struggling to figure out what to wear them with. I passed my 30-day return policy. I forgot to mention the earrings I've been wearing were also from Stitch Fix on sale. They are the Mira hoop earring. And I'll take them off and hold them up closer, but they're basically a hoop that have little teeny rings. It's diamond-like studded rings that go in the hoop. They were just really cute. They just look so cute in the picture. It says 1 left. So I'll put the link below, but you know, it might not be available. On top, I am wearing a Molly Bracken Margaret Shine knitted sweater. $39.97 was the price before 40% discount. Such a great deal. I saved so much money on the top, I went ahead and splurged on some Can jeans. I'm just really liking this brand lately. Can, K-A-N-C-A-N. Stitch Fix has a lot of Can jeans. I am wearing the 90s straight leg jean. You will see the collar once I back up. And I guess I paid full retail of $90 for these jeans, and I don't regret it. I think what I liked about them is that they're cargo pants and that the inseam is 30. And then on the bottom, to kind of complement the sparkly sweater that I have on by Molly Bracken, I'm wearing my shiny Mia boots I got for 50% off from Stitch Fix. So let's take a look at what I've got on. So I am now tucking in. I've heard front tuck is kind of out. The slouchy all out, is that in? All tucked in, is that in? Let me know what you think in the comments. These are such a high-waisted jean, and this is such a long sweater. I'll pull the sweater out and show you what it looked like pulled out. It just seemed like this is how I should be wearing it. 30-inch seam, so leopard, can, and $90, but I really do like them. I've got a lot of use out of them. I like the worn and wash look that they have, and I like the contrast with this shirt. I don't think I normally would have put these things together, but for the sake of this video, I wanted to show you all my recent Stitch Fix purchases and just put as many things together as I could. Let's take a closer look at this sweater. Okay, so I've untucked this sweater so you can see that. First, let's check out the sleeves. They are so cute. I love the way that they billow out. This is definitely a formal looking top. I've decided to wear it with some casual pants just for fun and contrast, but you could definitely dress this up. In fact, the star of this show is going to be this coat back here. I'm going to put that on here pretty soon. But let's take a look at this untucked. It is a fairly long sweater. Now that I see myself in the viewfinder, I'm thinking this is a better look than having it all tucked in. I felt like putting a belt with it would make it a little too busy. Let me know what you think in the comments. Last item here is this coat, so let's take a look at it. Last up, star of the show is the Vera Moda Autumn Diva long coat. The color is beige. I'm wearing a size small. Normally $149. I got it on sale for $89.40. I just want to wear this coat in a romantic carriage ride drawn by horses through the streets of any town, USA during the holidays, on the way to have cider or hot chocolate. It's just wonderful, wonderful. I actually was drawn to this coat because I've been looking for a neutral coat in camel or ivory like this. It's just a bonus that it came with this really beautiful collar. Let me put my mic on my top here so I can show you how the collar comes off. All right, I'm back so I can show you a few little details about this coat. It is belted, so I've been looking for that. So you could have a little bit of an oversized or just, actually it looks really good this way, an open look like this, or you could belt it up. Another thing I really love about it is that it snaps. So nice. And this collar comes on and off very easily. There are just little buttons here. So let me take this off and I'll show you without the luxurious fuzzy collar. Okay, I've got the Vera Moda Diva coat on. This makes it a Diva coat, so soft and fuzzy. It was quite the procedure, I will tell you, to get this off. Look at the little teeny, can you see them? Little teeny button loops. I'll take this off after showing it to you and show you all the buttons. It's nice that it really held its shape around the collar, but there were a lot of them. So this converts into just a nice dressy neutral coat. I just love it. I love that it has a belt. I love that you can take the belt off and it's not so terribly oversized that you're drowning and swimming in it. I haven't even taken the tags off and worn this yet, so I haven't taken the basting out of the pockets, but I feel like there's some pretty deep pockets here. It snaps and unsnaps, so convenient, especially sometimes if you're in a hurry getting in or out of somewhere and you're fumbling to put on your coat. That's me. It can be annoying. So look at all of these little buttons. Isn't that crazy? This coat goes so well with the VIVAIA lug sole Gazelle boots that are of the same color. I'm just loving this outfit. So thank you so much for watching this haul of Stitch Fix and going over VIVAIA. And hang around for just a few more seconds. I'm going to give you a channel update. I hope you enjoyed this Stitch Fix freestyle haul. Once you join Stitch Fix, yes, there is a subscription service. You don't have to do it every month, but I'm finding that their freestyle is more of a shopping experience, and I tend to buy more from that these days than even the boxes. I really hope you enjoyed learning more about VIVAIA. I kid you not, I've been curious about that company for a long time. I just never ended up buying any of their shoes, and it was such a pleasure to be able to collaborate with them. There are links below and a discount code. More than anything, I just wanted to stop and say thank you so much for watching my channel. I started this channel actually a year and 2 weeks ago. If you're new here, I'll tell you a little story about my channel. If you're returning, you've probably heard it before. I started this channel after losing 60 pounds and finding myself in a size 4 for the first time in my adult life. I never would have dreamed I would have ever been a size 4. I am one of those people that benefited hugely from the GLP-1 shots. It has changed my life. not only has it allowed me to express my creativity through fashion and through YouTube, but it has significantly improved my health. I used to have chronic psoriasis on my hands. I had a lot of aches and pains. I had psoriasis on my feet as well. I could never go get a pedicure or a manicure. There were so many health problems that I had before I lost weight through GLP-1 shots and got healthy from weight loss. So if you're like me and you're a YouTuber that watches other YouTubers' channels, you might have seen Nancy Ann's Unboxings channel where she did a little segment on how she grew to love fashion throughout her life. And I think for me, I've told my story quite a bit, that fashion was difficult for me at my weight of 189 pounds, but I always will say that you can fashion at any size. And that is just not something that I had figured out to do. Hey, never too late. So at my age of over 60 years old, I'm exploring fashion for the first time in my life. So I enjoyed Nancy Ann's video, and just to pay it forward, I'm going to spend a few seconds talking about my fashion perspective growing up as well. Basically, I was completely unaware of it until I got to be a teenager, and then I was lucky enough to have a good friend who was from an affluent family. My family was middle class, and my mother was ill most of my life, so medical costs ate up a lot of our family budget, and so we were definitely not very fancy. And I think you've got from me that I appreciate a good bargain, and I got that from growing up in my family. My really good friend's affluent family, her mother was my fashion inspiration. And of course, my friend that I grew up with got to benefit from her mother's excellent fashion taste. And I'm definitely one to enjoy others' good fortunes vicariously and be happy for them. So it was just a great experience watching all that grow up. So accidentally or not, due to the influence of her mom, my best friend and I loved hanging out at the mall and looking at clothes, comparing brands and costs, trying things on, always trying to look great. Unfortunately, we went to a parochial school in high school, so we had to wear uniforms all the time. We never got to dress up. So the college I went to was pretty grungy and bohemian. So by the time I got to college, the mall days fell behind me. I went through college, then I'm working, then I'm in an office. And by the time I got to my office days, I was already struggling with my weight. So in my head, I wanted to dress like the skinny people. I wasn't able to take the step to do fashion properly at a heavier weight. And I always say that on my channel, you can fashion at any size. I failed to do so. I would find little things, I would find cool shoes and jewelry, but basically, as you've heard me say many times on this channel, I would just be wearing a lot of black and trying to cover myself up. My love of fashion would come out in different ways. I love the holiday season so much because I get to bring out my shoe tree. And this is one of the ways that I got to appreciate fashion when I wasn't doing it so much on myself during my really overweight years. This little shoe is a shoe replica of what Marilyn Monroe wore that is in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And the Metropolitan Museum of Art actually has a special area just for costume and fashion history. Who knew? I got to go there one time and it was closed for remodeling. I was so sad. Anyway, once a year, they sell a series of these little shoes. And every year around Christmas, I will buy 2 or 3 of them. And at this point in my life, I have a whole tree full of them. So this is the way that I appreciated fashion over the years, especially during my heavy years when I didn't want to invest a lot of money in clothes because I was always going to lose 5 pounds or 10 pounds. I'm so grateful to all of you that have come into the comments and shared your similar story. And obviously you're here because you have an enthusiasm about fashion. So I just wanted to give a deep, heartfelt thank you to all of you that have come to this channel to watch, to those of you that have subscribed, to all of you. There's so many of you whose names I recognize in the comments, giving me your ideas on things, what you like and you don't like, telling me your stories, especially about weight loss and how you are enjoying clothes these days. I just want to wish you a heartfelt holiday and a wonderful 2026.